All right. Well, I got something that maybe will lighten up the mood a little bit. Since I know I got you all riled with the stupidity of people out there dictating to others.
Sure.
You know, it doesn't fit within my parameters, so it shouldn't fit within your parameters either.
Right.
Well, I've been noticing there's a show on the Spreaker that's in the same entertainment category as we are.
Okay.
And I never bothered to check it out. And every time I pull up the Spreaker to check out the CMS and see where we stand, then let's talk about that for a second.
Okay.
You have it on your list anyway. Mm-hmm. That we're closing in on 8,000 followers.
Yep.
And we're also closing in on 500,000 downloads on the Spreaker.
We're currently, as we speak, I can refresh and tell you the exact numbers. We are at 467,304 plays, and we are at 7,901 followers.
Sure. So we're right at 32,000 plays or downloads,
right,
away from 500,000 on the Spreaker.
Right. So that's what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And then we're about 100 away from 100 followers away from topping 8,000.
Right.
Okay. So what is your look at Chipper? Neeley said dick. Whatever. All right. So what is your question? What's going to happen first, whether we top 8,000 followers or 500,000 downloads / listens?
Yeah, I'm just curious what you think.
I'm going to say that we're going to top the followers first because we're only 100 away.
Right.
That's my thoughts.
I agree. I think we'll probably top the followers this week.
Okay.
We seem to get like lots of followers.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like people just sort of like stumble on the show, or, you know, it's sort of like the old whatever that shampoo commercial was. Well, they told 2 friends, and then they told 2 friends, and so on and so on and so on.
It's amazing to me how many followers we get. About like 50 or to 100 every week.
Anywhere between 20 and 50 a week. I kind of average it out.
It is.
Yeah,
it's a lot. I know that.
Yeah, so I'm amazed. I really am.
Me too.
Well, speaking of followers and listens, this next show that I'm going to bring to you that I knew nothing about until this afternoon, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I see this show crop up. It's always close to our show. It's in the entertainment category on Spreaker.
Okay.
This show only has 87 uploads, but has over 500,000 downloads.
Wow.
And he has like over 8,000 followers.
Okay.
So I had to find out, what the heck is this and why is this so popular?
All right.
I didn't know just by looking at the description of the show. What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I come to find out that this show, this podcast that I'm going to play for you, and I found it rather entertaining, and I can understand why people like it.
Okay.
Well, basically, it's a commercial radio show.
Okay.
That's aired on KGO out in the San Francisco area.
All right.
So I can understand that. You know, I can understand that accounts for the followers and the number of downloads, because obviously if you have some commercial money behind you,
mm-hmm.
people are going to go seek you out.
Right.
The Classic Metal Show, we have zero money behind us and zero promotion behind us, but yet we're closing in on 500,000 and we're closing in on 8,000 followers
right.
on the Spreaker.
We could just get a penny for every download.
Sure. So compared to somebody who's on commercial radio,
yeah,
who gets 500,000 downloads and has 8,000 followers, to the Classic Metal Show, who has no commercial outlet and no official promotion, mm-hmm. I think that's pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, we do fine.
Yeah, I've got no complaints.
Nope.
Well, anyway, I was just out of curiosity. I wanted to find out, what is this show, and how come he has so many listeners, and how come he has so many followers, and what is his show about? Because there's really no description for the show.
Right.
Well, the name of this show is called the Len Tillem Show.
Len Tillem.
Yeah, Len, like Leonard or Lenny or Tillem, Tillem.
Okay.
The Len Tillem Show.
All right. Young guy, old guy,
Older,
what?
middle-aged, older guy.
Okay.
Come to find out, this guy is one of those on-air lawyer guys.
Okay.
So he gives out law advice.
And this is, you like this?
Well, you're going to have to hear this because he's got a very sarcastic attitude toward his callers.
All right.
And he doles out free law advice over the air. But he also berates them at the same time for being so stupid.
I like this.
So I figured I would play this. Maybe this will go over well, maybe not so much, but I found him entertaining.
All right, well, let's check him out.
So, and of course, I like his comments, but I don't know what I like better. I don't know if I like his comments better or the patheticness of his callers. And this all falls into the whole theme of the show tonight as to how pathetic our society has become.
Right. Of course.
All right. So the name of the show is called the Len Tillem Show.
All right.
And he's a lawyer in the San Francisco, Oakland area. Right. And he has or had, I'm not sure if he's on there anymore or not, but he had a commercial radio slot on KGO in San Francisco.
Okay.
All right. So let's check this out.
Hello. I'm Len Tillem. I'm a lawyer. We're doing these podcasts. We've got some good calls for you. Stick around. I hope you'll like them. Really, can't beat the stories. I love those stories. All right, let's go be a lawyer and help some people. Here we go. Let's say hello.
All right. I'm not really sure where he's from.
Yeah.
I was trying to pick up on his kind of accent dialect.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow I think he might be from like the upper Northeast.
Right.
He sort of has like that Boston accent thing going on.
Sure.
But I like his attitude.
Okay.
So here we go.
Dave in Newark, Len Tillem. How come you're calling a lawyer, Dave?
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air, Dave.
Oh, I'm a nervous wreck, Len. That's first time I've ever called you.
Take a breath.
Hey,
what's going on?
Oh, man. Hey, I'm calling to see if I have a lawsuit. I was appearing at a fast food place as one of their costume characters. It was the King.
Burger King.
The grand opening, I was giving the people free chocolate bacon sundaes.
Wait a minute. Chocolate bacon sundaes?
That's something that we're trying. It's a new thing that they were trying.
A sundae with bacon in it. Who is this, Burger
It's
King?
got bacon crumbles and then a stick of bacon coming out of one end.
Sounds
like
disgusting. Ugh, but please go on.
All right. Remember when they launched that, last year?
Yeah.
I don't think that went over real well.
I never tried it.
I never tried it either. I remember when they launched it, then I never heard anything more about it.
Yeah, it probably flopped hard.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And then I gave one to a woman, and she's in this black outfit, I guess what they call a burqa.
A Muslim woman.
I don't know what she was, Muslim or something.
Yeah.
Before she could even pull the piece of bacon out and lick the ice cream off, her husband tackled her.
Tackled her or you?
Pardon?
He tackled her?
Tackled her. I guess he didn't want her to eat it. He tackled her, knocked her into me. I fell over the counter. He jumped over the counter yelling at me, "Death to the King infidel for defiling my property," or something. He ripped off my king helmet and he took the sundae and began smearing it all over my face and my mouth and my ears.
Now, wait.
So, death to the king infidel.
I wish I'd have been in that store. That's hilarious.
Well, what I want to know is, from what I know about Muslims, they don't eat meat. Why are they in a Burger King?
They don't eat pork.
Well, okay, yeah, but why are they at a Burger King?
They eat beef, don't they?
I don't know, to be honest with you. But anyway, you could hear already Len is like, oh, Muslim. Like, ugh. All right. So this guy tackles his woman for taking a pork sundae.
Right.
And it knocks this guy over the counter, and then the guy leaps over the counter and starts smearing this sundae into his face.
Right.
Dave, are you making this story up?
Oh, this is true.
God, all right. So,
And besides that, he's suing me now because he says I interrupted he was taking a pilgrimage to somewhere. Once in his lifetime, he says this is a lifetime thing, and I ruined it because we defiled his wife with the baby.
are you still working? Are you still working for Burger King?
Oh no, they fired me.
Okay, look, if she was
I've got a neck injury. I can't even turn my head either left or right.
from when he jumped you.
Right, he ripped it off my.
Well, you're entitled to workers' compensation for that. You should apply for that.
Oh, I applied for that.
Okay, look, she was wearing a burqa, one of those black things head to toe, right? So it sounds like she was a Muslim. And Islam prohibits the consumption of pork, even if it's on an ice cream sundae. You can't eat pork, and bacon is pork.
Well, it's not. It wasn't even real bacon, Lynn.
Doesn't matter, bacon bits, whatever it is, So, but that doesn't give him the right to assault you. If he's suing you, he's gotten a lawyer and he's suing you?
He's suing me because he's suing me for $10,000 plus some kind of other damages because
he's suing you in small claims court, right?
Because he ate bacon and he thought his wife touched the bacon, he touched the bacon.
Dave, will you listen to me? He's suing you in small.
I like this guy. Will you listen to me? Shut up for a minute and listen to me.
Stop talking and listen for a minute.
Yeah. How who does that sound like? It sounds like us and Tim James. Tim, stop talking. Listen.
Exactly.
Called himself.
Okay, can I say something?
I don't get it.
No, all right. Is he suing you in small claims court? Because no lawyer would take this.
He's suing me in a regular court, in the district court.
He's got a lawyer?
I guess.
You better take this over to Burger King because they have to cover you. You understand that? You take it over to Burger King. They got lots of lawyers, or you're going to have to cross-complain against you.
It's just ruined my life. I'm a nervous wreck. I can't even.
Did the cops come and arrest the guy?
No.
Okay, you can sue him for your injuries in small claims court and to counterclaim, but you have to go back to that Burger King and say, look, I'm getting sued. This happened during the course of employment. You have to cover me with a lawyer. They've got lawyers. And you're not going to sue Burger King. You were injured on the job, so you get workers' comp. You make a claim, and they should give you workers' comp, all right? And Burger King should cover you for the lawsuit because you were on the job when it happened. You got all that?
Okay.
All right. Tell me again. I just figure sometimes somebody calls up with a made-up story. This is not a made-up story. This has really happened.
No, I'm a nervous wreck. When, like I said, I can't even function
all right.
anymore.
Let me give it to you. How old are you, Dave?
I'm 49.
Okay. Take a breath. You've got a workers' comp claim going.
He's 49 and he's dressing up as mascot.
What the hell? He's 49. He dresses up as the Burger King, and he's this fucking big of a pussy?
Yep.
Grow up, you faggot. Jesus Christ.
This guy is nowhere near as bad as what we're going to get to.
What?
Nowhere near as bad.
Oh, my God. This guy's a fag.
Hey, do you remember, and I'm just going to plant a seed in your mind.
All right.
Do you remember the Jerky Boys?
Shit, yes. I loved them.
Okay. Do you remember the character Saul Rosenberg?
Oh, yeah, sure.
He beat me around my face, and he knocked me down the stairs, and my shoes came off.
Right.
Remember that?
He hit me in my neck, face, liver, and kidneys.
Right. Keep that in mind for future reference.
All right.
All right.
Right? You filed for that, right? Okay.
Okay.
That'll cover your medical bills and everything else. You take the complaint to the manager at Burger King, and you tell them, I'm being sued. I was on the job, so you have to cover me. And if they tell you you're not covered, you call me back. I'll help you do it, all right?
Okay, Lynn.
Good luck to you, okay? All right. I'm telling you, the crap they come up with. Can you imagine if it's true? An ice cream sundae with bacon in it. Stephen in Danville, why you calling a lawyer, Stephen?
All right. You're just going to absolutely love this.
All right.
Now, this isn't the Jerky Boys moment, but here's where Len just berates this caller.
Okay, I'm strapped in.
You're going to love this.
Seatbelts on.
I'm calling because I got caught for trespassing and penny theft.
What happened?
Now, he said he got caught for penny theft.
Penny theft.
Not petty theft. Penny theft.
He stole a penny?
Apparently. Now, listen to this story.
All right, I can't wait.
Well, me and some friends were on the roof of our high school, and there was a hatch, and so it was open, and there was a ladder, so we went down, and this is in the library, and there was just like some book covers and a change box, and we were just caught up in the moment, and we took some of the stuff, and then
What did you take?
So we were caught up in the moment.
I know, and we felt like we needed to steal something.
We went down this hatch, went in the library. There was this change box.
First of all, why were you on the roof of the high school?
Well, he's going to explain.
All right.
There was some change in the change box and some dollar bills, and then there was some book covers.
Did you do any vandalism, like set fire to things or pee on the floor or stuff like that?
No.
Magic marker on the walls?
No.
So, using all the brains... Oh, you got caught, right?
Yeah.
How'd you get caught?
Afterwards, we were leaving. We were getting off the roof, and there was 10 cops
With their guns out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how did the cops know you were in the building?
There's a silent alarm.
Mm-hmm. So, using all the brains God gave you, how did you come up with breaking into your school? Are you over 18, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah. How did you come up with the good idea to break into the place?
You just know this. You know where this is going, right?
He's getting ready to just fucking drop a fucking sledgehammer to this guy's skull.
He is. I knew you would like this.
I like this guy.
I told you.
She just graduated from.
We didn't expect to. We just went on the roof.
Were you stoned? No BS. Were you kind of stoned?
Yeah.
Stoned
yeah.
and drunk, or just stoned?
No, just stoned.
On pot, right?
Yeah.
Did they catch any pot?
No. Actually, my friend had some 8 grams of marijuana on him.
How many nice joints, could you roll from 8 grams? I have no idea how much that is.
Nice joints.
Nice joints.
How many nice joints could you roll with that?
Right?
And funny, this dopey kid, of course, he knows exactly how much.
Oh, it's 4.5 joints or whatever.
A good 15, 20.
Oh, so it's 8 grams is what, a quarter of an ounce?
It's a little higher, yeah. 7 grams is quarter, yeah.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
But anyway.
He knows that much.
Yeah, he knows that much.
Right. He knows his pot measurements.
So what have you been charged with?
Just trespassing and penny theft.
Okay, and it's a
penny theft.
Penny theft.
Penny theft.
Right.
Get AOR Rocks in the chat room.
I see it.
Penny theft.
That's penny theft, right?
Yeah, there you go. Not petty theft, just penny theft.
Penny theft.
Right.
Misdemeanor, right?
Yeah.
You were really lucky because, if I was the DI, I would have hit you with a felony burglary. To prove burglary, they got to prove you entered the building with an intent to commit the crime. Theft, vandalism. They could have hit you with a felony on this. And it's just to do this to a school. You just, being stoned is no excuse. So you have court coming up, right?
Yeah, it's on the 23rd, and I actually go to college on the 16th.
Oh, then you should go to college and forget about going to court. You don't have to bother with that. College, you'll get a letter from the...
And I tell him that. He might fucking believe him.
Well, wait a minute. He's going to straighten him out.
And the judge will excuse you. No, that was a joke.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, listen. Where are you going to college? Out of town?
Yeah, Quest and San Luis.
Yeah, here's a story. You have to keep your court date, and you're going to have to drive between Danville, wherever the court is, and your college a lot. Because if you're late to court or you don't show up, they'll put a warrant out for your arrest. Got it? I'll let your parents have. Your parents got a lot of money?
Not really.
Because if you hire a lawyer, if you got money and it's a misdemeanor, lawyers can make some appearances for you without you being there. But since your parents are probably pretty upset with you, and
Right.
they don't want to spend money on a lawyer for you, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to show up, ask for a public defender, and make a bunch of trips to the courthouse, and don't be late. You know, this is like the dumbest thing I heard in 2 weeks. I got to tell you right now.
I mean, why was the door open? Like, the hatch should have been locked. And then
Also,
my
it's
trouble-
their fault. It's their fault.
My troubles would have been over.
You know, are you listening to this? I swear to God, we are raising a generation of morons. You are.
Oh, that's good.
So is this a good find or what?
I like this guy.
I told you would.
This guy's good.
A total freaking idiot. You about the dumbest guy I've heard in a. I mean, it's their fault, you know? It was really.
It was open.
Yeah, and are you stoned right now, Stephen? Come on, tell me.
No, I just woke up. I'm tired.
Oh, because you were out partying late last night, right?
No, a little, yeah.
Yeah, right. Good luck, Stephen. Show up in court. He thinks it's a joke. I hate that kid.
So now I know why this guy's got 500,000 downloads.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
I
I hate that kid.
I do like this guy.
I hate him. He thinks this is a joke.
That's right.
So Len gets 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, I like him.
Like him. So we got a little more. Got a couple more stories here.
hate that. Yeah, watch out. Be careful. He's going to be dating you, or some jerk like him will date your daughter. She'll fall in love and say, oh, I love him. I swear to God, this country's in a lot of trouble. The future generation, I don't know. John.
The kid's going to date your daughter. I love him. He's just misunderstood.
Right.
How many times have you heard that from me?
Yeah. Never.
I've told you stories about that.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
He's just passionate. He's just high strung.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a good man.
Sure he is.
Okay, whatever.
Sure he is.
In San Jose, how come you're calling a lawyer, John?
Well, Lynn, I'm calling you because a few weeks ago, my wife of about 7 years just completely abandoned myself and everything and everyone.
Oh my God! I understand why. Jesus.
This is Saul Rosenberg. He beat me around the head, and he took my glasses and he knocked me down the stairs, and my shoes fell off.
She just abandoned me. Left me floating on a raft with no oar.
You're gonna love this.
Oh Jesus!
Listen to this guy.
All right.
When I heard this, I was just thinking Jerky Boys all the way.
and just disappeared basically with some strangers that she recently met.
Wait. Let me ask you some nosy questions.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Early 40s.
How old is she?
Early 30s.
And you've been married 7 years.
That's correct.
Any children?
No children.
And
Is he
what
crying
happened
right
one day?
now?
I don't know if he's just one of those whiny guys like a Saul Rosenberg guy.
Sounds like he's crying.
It's hard to tell. But she was really mean to me, and she said mean things, and she called me names, and she beat me around my head. And
We get Angie in the chat room. Is that Tim calling?
it doesn't sound like Tim.
No.
Oh my God, though.
You came home and there was a Dear John note on the dining room table or something?
Pretty much, yes, exactly. My wife and I had been having a wonderful time. We've never had any issues. We've had a great marriage, and just she met some new people recently, and then all of a sudden everything seemed to turn around, and she just abandoned everything.
Do you two own a house?
What a faggot.
So putting the Saul Rosenberg in context, how funny
my
is
God, dude.
I had bruises on my ass, and she just kicked me in the balls, and she just took my favorite toys and stuff.
What is wrong with this guy?
He was married, of all things.
What is he?
For
what
7
is he-
years?
What is he thinking he's going to sue over, though?
Well, I think he's looking for like some practical advice or something.
Right.
Together? Do you own a house together?
Not together. The home is mine.
Thank God you never put it in her name, did you?
No, never.
All right, look, John, something's wrong here.
No, I know, and I'm very concerned. I'm mostly concerned for my wife.
Wait, stop being concerned for her. Have you spoken to her since?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I bought glasses there. My name is Saul Rosenberg,
Yes.
and my eyes are going crazy.
Okay, let me pull your record card. Hold on, please.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Rosenberg, I don't have a record card on you. Where did you buy your glasses? You sure it was here?
Yes, I did. And do you wear glasses?
No, where did you buy them?
At your place there.
What address did you go to?
It's the one right in the city there. I don't quite remember.
Well, there's a lot in the city, and sometimes people get confused. I don't have a record card on you. How long ago did you buy it here?
About 4 days, and my eyes is going crazy.
And Mr. Rosenberg, I don't believe you bought it at this office because I'm the only one here. I don't wear glasses, and if it was 4 days ago, I would have remembered you. And I don't have a record card on you. Did you go to the Empire State Building?
I went to the Empire State Building, and I can't see so good.
So you went to see Dr. King.
Yeah, but he's an asshole. I couldn't see so good from the Empire State Building.
Well, would you like to make an appointment to come in and see us?
I went to the observatory because of these glasses. I can't see, goddammit.
Okay, would you like to come in and see us?
Sure.
Okay. We're at 30 East 60th Street.
35 78th Street. Okay.
No. We're at 30.
Okay.
East 60th Street.
All right. Should I bring all my glasses with me?
You need an examination.
And all my glasses?
Mr. Rosenberg, do you need an examination?
Okay.
Do you need an examination?
All right.
Yeah, all right. You need an appointment.
Right. And I'll bring all my shoes and my glasses with me. So I have them.
Mr. Rosenberg.
Sure.
Do you want to see the ophthalmologist?
Right.
You need an appointment.
I'm sorry.
You need an appointment.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'll have my girl make an appointment for you to see the doctor. Okay, do you have the address?
Fantastic, then.
You have the address?
Yes.
Let's see. What room?
4, I don't know. You say 3587?
No, 30 East 60th Street.
30 East 60th Street. Okay, thank you.
Oh, you need an appointment. Hold on.
Right.
Hello?
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 Barbara?
Yes, I have to make an appointment with you, sir. When would you like to come in?
Whenever you want me to, honey. Whatever's good for you.
You want to come in tomorrow?
Sure, if you're free.
Yes, okay. You can come in at 12 o'clock.
Okay, honey, baby. All right?
Yes.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
That's what this guy sounds like.
Sounds exactly like him.
I told you. All right, there's more.
She left?
No, I have not physically spoken to her. The people that she's with and herself refuse to actually speak with me. I've only received, brief correspondence.
What about her stuff? Has she come by the house to get her stuff?
Yeah, I understand from the neighbors that they attempted to do so with the police, correct.
And did they get into the house?
No, because...
Here's my advice to you.
Yeah.
Change the locks.
Yeah.
You don't... Listen to me, John.
Yes.
You're wrong about this. Here's what you didn't have such a wonderful marriage, because if you had such a wonderful marriage, she wouldn't have left you like this. So you're missing something here. You got it?
Okay.
It's that simple. I mean, if she's safe and she's not kidnapped, she's not lying drugged and tied up in a basement somewhere, is she?
Not that I'm aware of, but I don't know anything about these people who she's with.
She doesn't want you to know anything. You think she's got a new boyfriend?
No, I do not believe that. I believe it's just looking for an escape. When she met these people, she started leaning toward the fact that she felt like maybe she was having a midlife crisis.
Whatever it is, John, you would be better off letting her go than spending the next 7 years waiting for her to come back. Okay? By the way, the house is your separate property. There were no children. It was yours before the marriage.
Yeah.
I would change the lock so she can't sneak in and take all the stuff.
Right.
And let her do the next step. Does she work?
No, she's not. She's not doing anything. She has nothing.
Are you giving her? Does she have access to your checking accounts? Are they
No, all accounts are separate.
What about credit cards? Does she have a credit card that you signed for 6 years ago and don't remember?
No, we always kept everything separate.
So you never signed for anything of hers?
No, nothing at all, never.
You want my considered legal opinion? Right now it's goodbye and good luck. She left. Wait, John, what are you going to do? She doesn't want to talk to you. She's living with a group of other people. Right. There must be support.
So she has no right to nothing at all. It's just gone, you left, and that's it.
Community property is, no, it's not you're gone, goodbye, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. The house was yours before the marriage.
Right.
And you never signed a premarital agreement, right? Nothing's in writing. So,
no.
Okay, whatever you bought with your earnings, or she never worked. You did all the work, right?
Yes.
Whatever you earned during the 7 years you were married, if you bought a new table or a couch or a car, it's half hers.
Yeah.
But don't give it to her so easily. I would starve her. I'm telling you right now, somebody did this to me, I would starve her. Let her rot. What, are you kidding? She leaves you a little note after. How many years did you live together before
15 years total.
And you're devastated, right?
Yes, completely. And I was worried sick and went to everyone and everywhere and just completely ignored.
You want my considered legal opinion?
Yeah.
Screw her, the bitch. That's what I think. Really, you're better.
It's considered legal opinion.
Right.
That's awesome.
Like this guy?
I do.
Screw her, the bitch.
Bitch.
Right.
Off without her. She does this to you. I mean, were you beating her, hitting her, taking...
No.
Nothing.
Nothing. Never. No, never.
Nothing.
Never.
And doesn't even talk to you, say, I'm not happy, I want counseling. Just leaves with another group of people. Goodbye. It's like Maisie the lazy bird and Horton the elephant. She took off. You're better off, John. Leave her alone. Stay away from her.
Right.
And don't do anything. Let her get the divorce. You're in no rush to get married.
No, exactly. No,
don't.
Exactly.
If she's going to serve papers on you saying she wants spousal support, you call me then. Fight that tooth and nail.
Right. But the police can't do nothing. The police are coming to my...
I don't understand how. You don't even have to let them in. If she shows up with the cops...
Right.
Has she gotten a restraining order saying that you beat her up?
No.
Did you ever threaten her or hit her?
No.
Did you ever have a fight and the cops had to show up in the middle of the night?
No, never.
John.
Never. And no kind of altercation ever with
John,
anyone.
the police, she's going to go to the cops and say, I want my stuff. They're going to tell her, get lost. That's what you should tell her. They're not going to help her. Notice they didn't let her in the house. She's still got a key, doesn't she?
Yeah, but it doesn't go to the door anymore. I already changed that.
Change the locks. Make sure everything's safe. You know, I would keep very little money in your checking account and says she has a check and forges your name, and go get a new checking account put your money in that. Move your bank books to another bank she doesn't know about. Hide everything. If she's sneaky enough to leave you like this, I know I'm coming down hard on her, but to treat you like this after 15 years, she should drop dead. You got it?
I understand. I think you...
Pretty good, right?
Where was this guy when I was going through it?
Sure. You weren't calling Len Tillman.
I guess I should have had his number on speed dial.
Right. All right.
Very much.
Yeah, you need a kick in the ass. That's what you need. I'm tough, right? Len Tillem, KGO. Barry.
That's great.
One more story.
All right, good.
Oakland. Len Tillem, you're on KGO. What do you need a lawyer for, Barry?
Well, Len, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, good. You heard of road rage? Well, I had movie rage.
Tell me the story.
I don't need a lawyer, but I'll tell you the story. I know sometimes you like to hear these. And you came into mind when you said, keep away from nutty people. A lot of people in this country are nuts. They're unhappy. They fly off they have short fuses. I went to see. I very rarely go to the movies. And if I do, I want to either see good drama or mostly light films because there's a lot of depression around, and I like to be uplifted.
Barry, tell me the story. I don't want to hear your life story.
All right.
What happened, Barry?
I went into the theater.
Another Saul Rosenberg.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he said they beat me about the head and they took my popcorn and like they hit me and stuff.
Right.
And I was watching this new Looney Tunes thing. Of course, there was a lot of kids there, and there was a man with a kid in front of me, sitting in front of me. I was comfortable in my seat, and the kid was going back and forth with the man. The man was holding him, said, keep quiet, keep quiet.
How old was the kid?
About 6 or 7.
And this was a matinee?
Yeah. And there were a lot of other
Did you go there with kids or you went alone?
I went alone. I'm a bachelor, and I just went alone.
Okay, go on.
As I say, this is like the 4th movie I saw this year. So that tells you how much I go to the movies. Because most of the movies to me are a bunch of dreck.
Well, Barry,
what?
Tell me the story.
So,
Okay.
all right, so I'm sitting there. So near close the end of the film, the kid was really, getting to me. And I said to the man, please keep that kid settled down and quiet. So the film ended, and everybody left the theater, and I was watching the credits, and that man was still there. Well, he opened a mouth to me. He says, how dare you tell me what to do? If you didn't like what was going on, you could have moved. I says, excuse me.
Wait, Barry, how old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
65.
How old is the guy?
Well, he's about my age.
No, the guy who yelled at you is 65 also?
Well, yeah, he could have been the grandfather. Who the hell knows?
So, okay.
Hell, what a fucking faggot.
So here's another one.
Jesus.
I know. These are the people in our community, Chris.
Yes, jeez.
You're just going to have to open up your arms and be accepting of everybody.
I'm sure I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Chase, did he
All
hit
right,
you?
so he started screaming at me. You could have moved if you didn't like what was going on.
I got it. And then what happened?
And I said, I lost $5.50. So he took out some money and threw it at me.
Yeah.
Then, as he was doing that, the 3 cleanup guys came in, to clean up the sodas and popcorn.
Yeah.
So he threw the money at me, and I started picking it up. And I said, I says you should keep that kid home and have him watch videos.
Yeah.
So he lunged at me.
Yeah.
And he lunged at me, saying, "How dare you?" He says, "I want my money back." And he started almost like punching me.
Did he hit you?
Yeah, well, not hard, around my wrist area. And
around my wrist area.
Wrist area.
Then he knocked me down the stairs, and then my shoes fell.
Look at that picture AOR Rocks put the camera.
Two Saul Rosenbergs in a row.
Holy shit.
How funny is that?
Oh, my God.
He beat me about the wrist area, then he took the money back, and then, then he threw popcorn in my face.
Hello?
Hi, is Jim around?
Who's calling, please?
This is his friend Saul.
Pardon me?
Saul.
What is your name, please?
Saul Rosenberg.
Oh, he's not here right now. May I give you a message?
Yeah, I'm calling. He told me I could join the little nudist camp over there.
Pardon me?
The nudist camp. I want to join the nudist camp for the beaches.
You do?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why? What's the problem?
Who are you calling, Jim?
Yes, that's right.
Well, is he the one that told you that there's a nudist camp?
Yes, he told me I could join the nudist camp because in New York I was in a nudist camp up there and they always would abuse me and throw me down and rub sand on my assy nipples and they used to hurt me bad and tie me to the pier and let the fishes eat at me and whatnot.
Well, what is your name?
Saul Rosenberg.
Star?
Saul. I was calling because I don't want to be tied up to motorboats anymore and dragged around like a fool. I want to join with Jim and walk up and down the beach and step on piss clams.
Well, I don't get it.
Well, he said that he would rub small little sand baskets all over my ass if I wanted to walk up and down the beach with him. We could do that for each other.
Oh. What is your number? Can I call you back?
He said that he would be there to receive this call because we could go flying parasails and diving up and down.
Well, I'm his brother, and I'm surprised at that.
He told me that I would jump all over the place and do backflips in the sand.
Yeah?
Because down here, he said... Pardon? He said nobody would beat me up down here.
Oh, is that so?
Because up in New York...
Is that the Laser Wolf mother?
It sounds like her.
Was that guy's name Jim?
Right. All right. Oh, let's finish this.
Cleanup guys had to restrain him.
So, how come you're calling me?
Well, I just wanted you to know that, you got to be careful. All these nuts. You can see, Len, you can be...
I got it. What's the question? No question.
You could be sitting in a theater, Len, and somebody could have a cellular phone, and you can tell them cut it off, and they can come over with a gun and shoot you in the face.
I know that. That's why I don't give people fingers when they cut me off with a car, because they could shoot you.
That's right. So
but you dummy. You're a dummy. You got in a fight with a guy with his grandson.
Well, whatever.
And by the sound of your voice, you ain't no Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
No.
You were the kind of guy at the beach they used to kick sand on you, right?
No, not really. But anyways, I was more or less calm. But anyways, the manager gave me back the money and gave me 2 free passes. But
yeah, and one more thing. Here's what you should have learned from this,
what?
Barry. What you should have learned is don't go to a Looney Tunes movie.
When the kids are around.
Yeah, thank you for the story. Boy, I don't want to go to the movies with him either, Tom?
So good.
So, and there's one last story here.
Can't wait.
So you like this guy so far?
This guy a lot.
I told you would. Brighten my day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in San Jose. How come you're calling a lawyer?
Well, I was arrested, and I'd like to know how long the police have.
What were you arrested for?
Misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor what?
Let's see, my trunks fell off at a swimming pool.
Indecent exposure.
Right.
Now,
my trunks fell off in a swimming pool.
Right. So he apparently was at a public swimming pool and his trunks fell off.
All right.
So he got arrested for indecent exposure.
Okay.
When you say misdemeanor, you kind of mumbled it. Let me explain something.
Okay.
Indecent exposure is a misdemeanor. But if you look at the ticket, it says California Penal Code Section 314, right?
Correct.
Yeah, listen to this, Mr. Misdemeanor. If they find you guilty of this, you could wind up being made to register as a sexual offender.
I understand that.
Yeah, I mean, your name will be all over Megan's list. Your neighbors will hate you. The kids will be told to stay away from you.
I understand that, too.
Yeah, this is serious. This is... You didn't just do any weenie wagging. You just... What happened? Your trunks fell off?
As I got out of the swimming pool.
How old are you?
73.
Ever been arrested?
73?
My God.
He didn't do any weenie wagging.
What kind of 73-year-old goes to the public pool?
I don't know.
The hell?
4?
No.
Yeah, you better fight this one. But they haven't filed charges, right?
Right.
Yeah, the state. Maybe you lost a lot of weight and you should get a tighter fit. I believe you. You poor schmuck. Yeah. Listen, how long do they have, right?
Yeah.
The state can jerk you around for about a year before charges are brought against you.
Well,
the statute of limitations for misdemeanors is 1 year.
Okay.
So they haven't filed charges yet. You haven't been told to go to court.
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have a court date coming up.
I've already been to court twice.
Oh, but what do they keep saying?
Because the police haven't filed a report, they put a new date.
Did they ask you to waive your right to a speedy trial?
No. I haven't talked to a judge.
Okay, then they have 1 year to file charges against you. Listen to me. I don't think you need a lawyer yet, but if they file charges against you, you fight this tooth and nail, I would take it to trial. How old did you say you are? 70 what?
73.
Yeah, they're not going to find you guilty of flashing. If you said I'm 21 and I jumped out of the pool in front of a bunch of girls, flashing, my pants fell off. Right. 73-year-old guy, you like to keep it covered, right?
Pardon me?
If I were, my age, I'm not 73 yet, but I like to keep my privates covered. I'm not going around showing them to everybody. You notice, since everybody I know turned 40, all the women and guys I know a while ago, they all turned 40. They all stopped getting naked in front of each other in hot tubs, too.
I got you.
If you get called, you better deal with this, all right? Good show today. I love those stories. Come back, join me tomorrow, Monday to Friday, 12 to 1 on KGO. See you tomorrow at noon, KGO, San Francisco, San Jose, Oakland.
There you go.
I like this guy.
I thought you would.
He's good.
Pretty funny, right?
He's good stuff, man.
I like how he berated that kid, though. You were about the stupidest kid I ever heard.
Well, he's right on that, too. What a dummy.
I know.
But then he got followed right behind with two more dummies.
I know.
Jesus.
2 Saul Rosenbergs in a row.
Oh, my God. I was in the movie theater, and I said, you're rude. Shut up.
Then she left me, and she, like, left a note, and then she took off with, like, some people, and then...
We had a great marriage. No, you didn't. So, this fucking ran.
Yeah, you need a kick in the ass.
Yeah, what a dummy.
I know. All right. Well, I'm going to play a tune or two, and we'll come back, and we'll do some more of this.
Okay, good.
Enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, there you go. All right, I think the only appropriate song for this... Junior Soprano. Well, if you're not in the chat room, you're missing it.
Oh, my God, that's hilarious.
That's funny.
All right.
All right. Here's Judas Priest with Breaking the Law.
Right.
Exclusively here.
On your classic pedo show.